About to be streaming some games. I'm going to try out Between the Stars. This is just a prologue of the full game. It is a full chapter. It's going to give us a taste of what the open world title is going to be like. So they have a Kickstarter campaign, as you can kind of see right there in the bottom right hand corner. They have a Discord, which I will post a link up to and mention in the description. And they have a Twitter, isolated_games, and the producer at Alex Poysky, Poysky. And you can find out some more news there. Anyways, let's get checking this game out. Ooh, choose your captain. Well, I'm a real James, so that's gonna be me. Crew are able to be heard and acquire negative effects. Never ask a Rotosian anything regarding glasses of water. Don't do it. It's a mistake.
Alert. System is damaged. Warp drive pressure increasing.
Crew, boost warp drive to full power.
But Captain!
Captain!
I said full power, that's
James.
the order!
Redistributing power. Capacitors charging in 4, 3.
Just a bit more!
All
Warp
right.
successful.
All right.
We've made it.
I'm not sure where we got to, but we made it.
My damage analysis.
My.
Starting
And,
damage assessment protocol. Testing main engines.
Engine's power is adjustable. 4 indicators displaying your speed. Green indicators for your forward speed.
Autobots,
Bon Bon, thank you very
roll
much
out.
for the host. Congrats on finishing Soma out. I just loaded this game up. They have a Kickstarter underway. We're going to try it out. Green indicators for forward speed, red for rearward speed, or blank when stationary. Move the mouse wheel up to increase throttle and move forward. Oh, I see in the bottom right hand corner there the little dots. So now I'm moving forward, and then if I go full reverse, which is only
Moderate
half
damage.
forward speed.
Engines operational.
Just
Testing
testing things.
navigation systems.
Alright. The lateral propulsion system of a ship allows it to move more carefully. WS to tilt ship forward and backwards. Alright. Oh, that's A and D. So that's rotate. That's Q and E. And W and S.
Navigation
There we
systems
go.
operational. Testing power
Alright,
systems.
sounds good, bud. Energy control system allows you to reassign power to shields, weapons, or engines. In the panel below, see 3 gauges displaying disbursement of energy. Up arrow to assign all energy to the weapons, left to the engines, and right to the shields. Okay,
Power distribution correct.
I see.
Captain, we're detecting warp signatures in
Oh,
the
snap.
vicinity.
We've been followed. Prepare for attack.
There he is. And down there. Destroy the enemy ships. Oh shit. There's nothing about shooting them. I got one. Okay, so holding down right click zooms in, left click shoots. got it all into the shields right
Our
now.
shields has fallen.
Everything to weapons.
Captain, reinforcements incoming. We need more firepower.
Direct the nuclear missile. Take out enemy ships. Ships have a deflector shield. Do a barrel roll. Direct the nuclear missile. So what is the nuclear missile? Is it I? Is that a thing? I'm a little confused about how to use the nuclear missile. Like I'm clicking left. Destroy enemy ships. It says optional. Direct the nuclear missile. Well, what is my nuclear missile?
Objectives neutralized.
Good work, team. Is everyone alright?
Captain, I've determined this news will cause a decline in crew morale of 64.7%. But I must inform you that the enemy bypassed our shields. 2 casualties confirmed.
Whoops. Salvage an enemy ship. How does one salvage? Okay. What do I do to salvage this thing? Once destroyed, enemy ships can be looted in order to obtain salvage pods. In order to search for salvage, fly close to a ship, place your cursor over it. Once the ship becomes a holographic image, look for a red point which indicates ship salvage position. Okay. Hold the fire button over the red dot in order to salvage a loot. Okay, got it. Okay. I'm getting it. Just gave it a little nudge. Don't worry about it. Salvage obtained. Okay. Let me fly this bad boy. Hey. Bumping my ship. I guess they already learned their lesson. You don't bump my ship. I'm gonna be the slowest salvager in the world. I don't mind the controls so much. I kind of like the whole mouse wheel and just gotta get used to them. Alright, alright. There it is. Salvage that up. Where's that other one? Up there? Go get it. Just crash into it. Kaboom. Okay, I'd open inventory. Open the scavenge salvage pod. Open it. I got credits. Woohoo! Oh, and all kinds of other goodies. What do we got here? We got protonite, synthetic mindesite, hardened eurovite, argonic crystal, calcinite, quantum core, black argax, refined siderium that repairs the sides of your ship. Most important. What else is in here? More credits and more goodies. I wonder if there's a limit. It doesn't seem like there is, because they probably would have put like a out of max weight or something. I like that they still have Kickstarter buttons on the side here. So that's a reminder. There's a Kickstarter. Corpse. My specialists have passed away. You can open multiple at once and it'll keep it up. What do we got? Stats. Oh, you can upgrade from here. Light Cannon of the Republic. Pulse Generator, Cloaking Generator, Light Plasma Cannon. Lots of plasma cannons of the Republic. Don't get it twisted. Pirates and Smugglers. This faction consider us as allies. Apparently we're allied with. And the Intergalactic Corporation. Alright, so here we have EMP, Burst, and Optic Camouflage. Alright. Departments. So I can add crew members.
System analysis. Critical. Repairs needed immediately.
Okay.
Alright, Mai, what's our current position?
We are currently in the Thamus 6 sector. It is on the outskirts of the Interstellar Republic's headquarters.
We should be able to reach it using our drive engines.
Preparing warp drive.
M. Oh. Click on the Tacit Stella sector. Can I zoom in to find out what? Oh, I'm over here. Okay. I was like, what does all this say? Because it's very little text. Oh. Can I guess I can rotate it to get closer to some of them. I can't zoom it though, as far as I'm aware. Okay.
Warp drive engines damaged.
Here we go.
Jump
Oh.
impossible.
Rip.
Mai, which is the closest space station in this sector?
It's the trade station and Terra's port.
Okay, set in the coordinates.
Coordinates set.
Space stations, known areas, and anomalies in the same sector will show up on the screen. In order to move faster, we can use quantum engines. Before charging the engines, make sure there is space in front of the ship so as not to crash. Press space to start charging
Mai, situation
the
report
quantum
on
engines.
Antero's port.
Accessing database. This station serves as a crucial hub for business tycoons and mining sector speculators.
Okay.
It has
I'm
a
good.
large port specialized for trade freighters that return full of materials from mining settlements. They also swear they have the best beet soup recipe in the universe.
Ooh, beet soup recipe. Go on. Okay. We did it.
Captain Scott from the 5th Republic Fleet here. We request
What is
docking
this?
permission.
Okay. When you reach a friendly allied station, you'll be assigned to a docking bay. It will be highlighted as operational to dock. Fly to the highlighted
Establishing
area.
communication.
Fly into the light.
Docking protocol prepared.
If you need more precision of movement, you can make use of lateral and vertical thrusters, left shift and left control. Move the ship vertically using Z and C. Move the ship laterally. Okay. Oh, okay. We go very slowly up to this location. Nope, I fully crashed into it. I mean, that's fair. Backing up now. I get what I'm supposed to do. Okay. I think I get it. Stop the ship within the highlighted area. Wait a few seconds without moving to confirm the dock. Alright. We're making things happen. You discover a great commotion around the freighters on the station when you exit your ship. You hear shouts from all angles and merchants bidding ever-increasing numbers over merchandise. Crew and yourself leave the freighters behind and search for a repair workshop. Find yourself looking at the neon lights when someone bumps into your shoulder. You look down. Ouch, that hurt. It's a scruffy young woman who begins to collect spanners and metallic objects of all sorts she had on her as she tries to steady herself. How are we gonna play this? Sorry, don't worry. Are you hurt? You should be more careful. Ah. No, it was my fault entirely. Oh, excuse me, Captain. I'm so sorry. My name is Susan, head of the Pulsar Ship Repair Workshop. What can I do for you? We're looking for a repair shop for a ship. You walk together to the docking bay where your ship is located. Susan rubs her eyes incredulously. No way! A KP-564 SC warship. Completely totaled. How did you manage to? Susan sighs deeply. Alright, we can do it, but it won't be cheap or easy. Repair cost highly exceeds your credit account. After negotiating, you agree to handle a series of tasks in order to return for payment. For her in return for payment. In the meantime, they shall give you a completely operational ship. Susan, do you know where you can find the transmission room? Of course, Captain. There's a transmission bay in the next district over. Show you the way. Large space stations often... That was like a... Large space stations often have a transmission system highly superior to that of normal ships, allowing for cross-sector communications. Need a drink of water? You walk through the station until reaching the transmission bay where you encounter two guards. After identifying yourself, you're allowed to pass, spot the transmission crew. Busily sending coordinates and data to nearby stations. You are granted a terminal in order to send a station report to the Republic. Captain Scott here. We're transmitting from the Anteros port station in Sector Thumman 6. Admiral Xiao. Captain Scott. We were expecting your arrival 2 Earth days ago. Oh boy. Scott, yes sir, we ran into problems. We were following trail of a slaver network in the Lithoba 1 sector. We infiltrated their base and obtained a crucial part of their information that you asked for us for, but our scientists were still unable to decipher it. During our retreat, we were ambushed by an assault fleet. We thought we had left them behind when we arrived at this sector, but we were intercepted. Finally managed to finish off the enemy ships, but 2 of my crew members have lost their lives and the Genesis was practically destroyed. I'm sorry to hear that, Captain. We'll give them the sending off they deserve. What is your ship's current status? Damaged. Currently it's inoperative. As soon as it's repaired, we'll return to the headquarters for the Stellar Summit. As one of the most experienced captains of the Republic, your presence is requested as head escort and reception of our guests. Every governing body of the universe shall be present and set aside their differences in favor of a new era of peace and prosperity. Don't worry, Admiral. We'll arrive. Space station panel. I clicked it too fast and missed all of that. The space station panel is where all offered services are presented. In the crew section, you will be able to hire different crew members for your ship's positions. If you have any dead members, remember to hand them in for funeral services in order to free up cargo space. The store section has possibility to purchase different equipment. Contract panel gives you possibility to accept different missions, and the stash allows you to store salvage pods for use in new run-throughs. Alright. We're gonna have to make a funeral for both of these two. How unfortunate. And we're gonna have to accept this contract in the same breath. In order to repair the ship. Hello? Okay, thank you. In order to repair the ship, we'll need an ion reactor. This wouldn't usually be a problem, but if we had the needed materials, Be a problem if we had the needed materials, but this isn't the case. We haven't had any news from the space freighter E-32 Pulsar repair ship in 2 Earth days. Crew isn't answering any hails, and their last coordinates show it nearing an asteroid field known as Anteros' Cemetery. We need you to find them. Investigate the area, recover the cargo. Alright, I did my tasks. Who are my crew members? I got a couple specialists, engineers, scientists, and vacancies. I wonder where the vacancies came from. Engineering. Nope. Add crew member. Level 11. Hell yeah. Sick bay. Put the scientist there, put the other one in the research lab. Alright. Everybody's got a task. Oh. Yeah, alright. So store. I get a heavy laser. Everything's in good shape right now, so let's see. Oop. Continue. Where am I right now? Exit.
Everyone to their post. We
Okay.
must find that missing freighter.
Captain,
So this
do you
is my
think it
new
could have been
ship?
an attack?
It's strange. If it had been an attack, the security systems would have asked for a security detail from the station, and they would have come to its aid.
They could have used a signal inhibitor to cut communications.
The asteroid cluster where the ship was seen doesn't correspond to any commercial route. Decree M22, under Republic law, restricts commercial routes in order to guarantee the safety of its freighters. This behavior would be a direct violation of Organic Space Law 412, Section 2/08.
We can strafe.
We've
Alright.
arrived at the freighter's last known coordinates, Captain.
There doesn't appear to be anything here. Fine. Can you scan the area?
I detect irregular radiation readings coming from the middle of the cluster.
Let's take a look.
Captain, we found the source of the radiation. We should proceed to scan.
Affirmative. My, prepare the analysis module.
Okay.
Preparing the scan system.
Oh, okay. I was almost there. Preparing that shit.
Scan complete, Captain.
Hey,
It's
Boogler,
a
how are you
fragment
doing?
of the freighter's calibration reticle. I am 98% positive that the damage and radiation emissions confirm a plasma cannon attack.
Alright, alright.
This looks
All
like
in
the
and
result
one.
of an
Double
attack.
down. Nice.
My, can you follow the radiation signature?
Comparing samples. Similar readings found in nearby coordinates. Establishing route.
Find me a route. Allied station. Oh, the road's down here. Alright. See, you just had to prepare it, right? You just gotta prepare it. You heard about this game at all? So far, it seems pretty decent. I'm interested. Yeah. Go, go, go. I'm trying it out. It's currently, I guess it's beta? They have a Kickstarter on the go. They have a Discord and everything. Oh, shit.
Captain, we're being hailed. Shall we accept the call?
Shall we accept the
Affirmative.
call?
Ex-Pleo, commander of the Starship Insurrection of the pirate fleet here.
Uh-oh.
I order your immediate retreat. This frigate is now under our control. Surrender or we'll open fire.
This is the captain of the warship Genesis of the Interstellar Republic. I demand you halt your activities immediately.
You ready for this?
Captain Scott? Of the warship Genesis? In that hunk of junk?
You asked for it. Crew
Oh,
to
snap.
arms.
Is this a nuke? Fry 'em, boys. Yeah, fuck 'em up. You want some of this? You ain't got nothing. Look at these evasive maneuvers. You can't hit shit. Woohoo! Nail it. I guess I better put some of the shields here. That was a bad idea. Let's do a balance. Boom. Just, you don't know about my laser. Alright, alright. Switch everything over to engines. I'm still getting
the
used to
ship's
some of
remains
that.
correspond to the freighter we've been searching for.
The
We
freighter.
have to look for
Not
survivors
the freighter,
and
the
confirm
freighter.
the shipment was in fact stolen.
Preparing to board.
Alright, so I gotta salvage this. Salvaged. And go, where's the next one? Down here? Yeah, this one over there. They couldn't handle the laser beams! Ooh, salvage obtained rare. Yeah, these guys have a Discord. I'll post it in the description later, or I can go and grab it for you if you're interested in that. I definitely will post it in the description later anyways. A couple Twitter accounts you can follow. Okay, where was that one that I have to go? Oh, right there. Right there. I still want to hit all these big old rocks. Big old space rocks. Who keeps putting all these big old space rocks in my path? Okay, you enter what's left of the freighter as the bay doors close behind you. Within it, you find the remains of what used to be an enormous commercial freighter. You see all sorts of supplies and objects on the floor, accompanied by what were once their crew. After some time searching corners, you come to a passageway with two possible paths. Left or right. This is the hardest decision of the day. Whew. I'm gonna go with right. Crew, when you advance through the corridor you choose, and the further in the ship, the more you get the feeling you're not alone. After a while, you reach another crossway. Right. After walking in circles, you arrive at a hallway and a bay door that opens in front of you. Through the door frame and still within the darkness, you're able to make out a faint light. Let's enter. I don't like the feeling of this. Let's get in there. As soon as you enter, the bay doors close, lights turn on. At the end of the room, you see raw protonite shipments stacked in rows that emit light rays of light. Robotic voice surprises you. Seems to be the ship's Maya system. Intruders detected. In the loading bay. Activating security protocol. Opening evacuation bay doors. Halt. We're the crew of the Genesis. AI waits a few seconds and begins to speak again. Opening suspended. Validating credentials. Error. They are intruders. I demand to speak with the captain immediately. Your charisma ensures your success. Captain, intruders in the docking bay wish to speak with you. After a few minutes in silence, the system speaks once again. Afraid the captain has been indisposed. Temporal register. Error E2J seconds. Since a plasma ray impacted against the command bridge, he is assuredly in the restroom. Okay. Establishing analysis. Probability of intruders not being identified as intruders. 100%. Bay door begins to open. You and the crew and yourself hold on to what you can. Force of vacuum pulls you forcefully towards them. Open the bay doors. Shipment will be lost. Shipment has been anchored to ensure. You can see the chest of mechanical anchors latched to the floor. Okay, we're intruders. 0% probability that the intruders are identified as intruders. Establishing analysis error. AI begins to calculate probabilities while it seems confused. What are your orders, Mai? Confused by the question, the AI answers. The Mai system has to ensure the security of the shipment and is tasked with eliminating intruders who would take it. If we want to protect the shipment, you would be the intruder that is jeopardizing it. Due to a premise, the system continues. Analysis error, fatal logical error, intruder destruction. Bay doors close behind you, eliminating the risk of being expelled through them, and the AI continues a litany of errors until it comes to the conclusion. It must eliminate itself. You hear its voice turn off as you ensure everyone is safe. That was close. Let's return. Yay. You load the chest of protonite in the ship and look for a registry of what could have happened. The engineers search through the few working terminals left, but all data appears to be corrupt. We got.
Let's go back to the station to inform Susan.
Yeah, we
What
gotta.
kind of pirates assault a protonite freighter just to abandon it?
Gotta let Susan
X-Player's
know.
weapons do not correspond to the radiation we are following.
Captain, the coded data seems to follow the same pattern obtained in the slaver's base. Our team can't undertake an investigation. We haven't found enough matches.
Ooh, not enough matches. How you gonna light fires in space without matches? This is a real problem. But I gotta fire up again? I was messing with things too much. Yeah. Go back to the space station and inform Susan of the situation. Up to cruising speed here.
Republic ship requesting docking permission, please.
Station control tower here. Dock at the assigned bay. Over.
Receiving coordinates. Establishing communication. Docking protocol prepared.
Guess I'm going to Dock 5. A little bit more. A little bit more. Come on. Now I'm gonna go over here. Weep. I gotta go down a little bit, get into that green light, and then I gotta stop. Complete stop. Now just let it sink. There we go. That's how it's done. That's how you park your ship in outer space. After arriving at the station, you go to the docking port where your ship is located. In it, you spot Susan, who rushes out to meet you. You've returned. Have you found anything? Susan looks at you expectantly, waiting for an answer. We found the freighter. There weren't any survivors. Susan looks shocked by the news. After a few seconds, she recovers, begins to speak. You know, I bet Susan did this. That can't be. I knew the pilot ever since we were kids. Were you able to recover the cargo? That explains it. Childhood rivalries. Yeah, we got it. Well, at least there's some good news. Our cruise is currently heavily invested in the repair work. Since you need the ship as soon as possible, maybe your engineers could help us. Could you process the protonite slabs and fabricate a new ion reactor? Gosh, easy. That's what I do. Okay. You've obtained your first blueprint. With it and the specified materials, you can create the object in your task panel. Weapons and some objects can be scrapped. In order to do that, go to the task panel and assign the required task. Insert the object and the crew members who will be undertaking the task. Go to department screen. In the inventory, salvage raw protonite. So, inventory, departments, scrapping, protonite, scrap, scrap. Yay! Complete. Perfect. With the obtained materials, fabricate an ion reactor. Ion reactor. Build. Build. There you have it. I have myself an ion reactor. Susan examines the ion reactor closely. An excellent job. With this, we'll have everything we need to finish the repairs. I have another favor to ask you in the meantime while we finish things up. Speak with me when you're ready to go. Of course. Okay, so I'm supposed to accept the contract at the inspection. In the meantime, let's open up some of these salvage pods. Ooh. Getting paid. What's in the rare one, though? Oh! It's like I'm gambling in space. What did I get? Quantum core. With a C. Quantum. Alright. So I gotta go to the store. And I gotta... We've stopped receiving protonite shipments after the attack on the freighter. We can't guarantee commercial route security to the mining stations in the sector. You gotta say how much you want to gamble. Inspector Howard Huggins must fill out his forms immediately. Transport him and evaluate the station status. Accept. Okay. Am I supposed to do something here? Exit.
Well, we have a long
Escort
way to go.
Inspector Huggins
Engines on
to
maximum
the
drive.
first mining station. Okay.
Unauthorized order. You lack bridge privileges.
So now I have a babysitter? Is the Republic sending you to watch over me?
It's a matter of security, Mr. Huggins. The last protonite shipment was assaulted.
Captains are not what they used to be. If a pirate ship attacked me,
This
there
guy's
wouldn't
whiny.
be enough space for them to hide.
We're sure of that.
One thing I think I would change is the currently A and D do the tilting here, and Q and E
What the hell?
do the left and right.
These transport ships are not ours.
That seems counterintuitive.
Seems they found a more interesting intermediary than your company, Mr. Huggins.
This can't be. We have to register this immediately.
So at any moment in the game, you can access photo mode. In it, time will halt and you will have complete control over the camera and its parameters in order to take spectacular pictures. Save them to your computer with the press of a button. To hide the interface, take a screen cap with Steam's own system. P. Wow. Amaze. Oh, you can actually like move it around. That's cool. Let's get an epic photo. Let's see. We need the gotta get an epic shot here. Maybe like that? Alright. Okay, okay. In the cold recesses of space. I don't know, that looks pretty sick. What do you think? Oh. Yeah, we gotta do this. Let's get that picture. Get that picture. Yeah, good old space picture. Love it. Alright. Continue.
When the foreman finds out, heads will roll.
Okay, we gotta go to the second mining station. Alright, alright. It's totally behind me. I'm doing a full flip around here, trying to find it, and it was like right beside the last one. Perfect. Right on course.
Captain, we have to go back to the station now.
What happened?
I forgot my lunch.
Mr. Huggins.
False alarm, I found it.
Captain, there's no sign of activity on the station.
Uh-oh.
It looks completely abandoned. We should dock and discover what's going
Always
on here.
sounds like a good idea.
I'll stay on this ship. Covering your backs.
Nope. Alright, let's find out what's going on this spaceship. Let's dock and find out. Getting close, board the station in order to discover what's happened. Let's find out. The dock bay doors open and the captain and his crew arrive to a great reception hall. It currently only has emergency lights on that show the remains of broken furniture strewn around the floor, forming large mounds of rubble. Ooh. Dock bay doors open. Emergency lights. Let's get the generators on. Search the chamber for an energy terminal to reestablish systems. A few minutes, you find a room that contains generators. Head of the engineering team comes near you. Captain, we detected an anomaly in generators. We could use the remains of one of the destroyed machines to make them work again. Go ahead, try. Your engineer's capacity to craft ensures your success. Team analyzes the damage with minute care and prepares a temporary solution. A few minutes later, they've constructed an apparatus that allows the energy flow to temporarily function. Great job, team. Let's continue. With the lights on, you can see the destruction in the chamber much better. A dust cloud envelops the area. Among the remains of the rubble protrude now buried human remains. You continue through the chamber when suddenly you hear one of the bodies still breathing. Let's help him. Upon digging out the body, you find the crewman is still barely alive. They came, we resisted. Man moves his arm slowly, pulls out an ID card. He hands it to you, and the light fades from his eyes. What's up, Scoot? Welcome. Rest. We need to find out what happened here. You advance through one of the hallways. On the walls, you can see scratch marks and blood. You reach a completely sealed bay door. Next to it, you see a small keycard reader. Team, can you hack? Engineers' systems upgrade capabilities ensures his success. The engineering team gets to work and starts manipulating the terminal. A few minutes later, you hear an electronic sound and the bay lights flash a few times. Before your eyes, the doors swing open, allowing your entry. Continue the advance. You advance through the hallway and search the different rooms that you find. You arrive to the bridge where a log of recent dockings or events must be. The large computer that occupies the room is completely destroyed. Continue advancing throughout the smaller chambers without any luck finding anyone, nor clues as to what could have happened. In one of the workshops, you find plans for a weapons prototype. Maybe your engineers could make use of them. Leaving the station. Exiting the station.
So?
Full
Looked
reverse.
over the station. There are no survivors.
But this can't be happening.
We have to inspect the last station.
I think I've had enough. We should head back.
This
we
oversteps
go.
your jurisdiction, Mr. Huggins. You can come with us or stay here. You decide.
Oh,
This
telling
is an
Huggins
outrage.
what's up.
You guys are kidnapping me.
I guess so
Preparing
whiny.
the jettison hatch for immediate exit.
All right, fine. I'll go with you.
Even your AI is. She knows what's up. Trying to get our warp drive online. Alright, let's find out what's happening at this location. You finally arrived at the last station after hearing Inspector Huggins' complaints the entire time. You can't wait to finish the mission. Everyone looks calm on the station when suddenly a group of ships appear in the area. They're pirate ships. You recognize X-Pleo's emblem on their hulls. Maybe they want revenge. No time to lose. Order your crew to prepare to defend the station.
Captain, the station is under attack.
I told you we should have gone back. We can still turn the ship around.
Here we go.
Control yourself, Mr. Huggins. We won't abandon any innocents. Crew, stay alert. We'll hold off the enemy attack.
Sir, yes, sir.
I think that's a teammate. Who's the bad guys here? Yeah, that was a teammate I was firing at. Hit him. Who's next? Get him.
Captain, reinforcements incoming. We need more firepower.
Alright, alright. Let's go get him. How do we get more firepower? Correct. Support us on Kickstarter. Yes. Oh shit. The station's getting blowed up. There's one. Where's he at? There he is. Go. Well, we got one more here. Where's he at? Where's he at, though? Put them all into weapons, baby. Who else wants some? After the skirmish, the mining station's director thanks you. Thanks, Captain. Those pirates appeared out of nowhere. They wanted to keep our protonite extraction. Like you arrived when you did. Are these attacks normal? No. This area is usually very peaceful, but the past few days there's been a few skirmishes between pirates and trade ships. But this exceeds any other incident we've had to date. You got any info for me? Yes, Director, if he has any relevant information that could shed some light on the pirates' intentions. He responds, I have no idea what they could want besides our protonite. Although, an attack of this scale, it just isn't logical. Oh, wait a moment. Director disappears from the visor. Return a short time later. I've been informed that we've recovered an encrypted transmission on one of the ships. Maybe it'll help you. Let's get some corrupt data.
Captain, the corrupt transmission corresponds to the rest of the data patterns.
Is it possible to begin an investigation, Crewman Burton?
The science team currently believes we have enough data to decode everything. We will begin right away.
Understood.
Alright. Alright, so now we're going to get close to these ships. And we're going to salvage them. There's one. Got an uncommon salvage. Uncommon salvage. Savage. That's an uncommon savage. There we go. Would you drive by salvaging now? It's just how we roll. Alright, I shut down a few ships and I gotta go around and collect all these goodies. Let's do it. Gotta get the good stuff somehow. Let's see what they got in these ships. Drive-by. My drive-by salvaging. High-speed salvage. Got places to be. No time for this. He failed that one. He being me. I failed this. Alright, slow it down. There we go. Alright, alright. There we go. Whoop. Whoa! Oh, that was close. Alright. Bring her back around. Let's go. That one there. One more to go, it looks like. Where is it? Not too far away. We just flew by a piece of space exhaust pipe. Ooh. Alright, so go into inventory and we'll go to departments. We're going to look at the research lab. Going to add a task there for decryption. Start researching. And in the meantime, we'll head back.
Our work here is done. Let's
to the
head back
Allied
to the
station.
station.
I think I need a vacation.
What do you guys think so far? So this game is currently a beta. It has a Kickstarter that you can check out. And I'll post up in the description later the Twitters and whatnot to follow. Check out their Discord if you're interested. And it'll be available on Steam. Alright.
Republic ship requesting docking permission, please.
Station control tower here. Dock at the assigned bay. Over.
Alright, so now I have to
Receiving
do
coordinates.
dock at
Establishing communication.
7.
Docking protocol prepared.
Just gotta fly into the light. Oh snap. Don't crash into the space station. Alright. Once you get in, it turns green. You pull your power back, do a full stop, and it'll do the rest for you. I believe. There we go. Had to flip me right round. Right round, baby. Right round. Was this the gun shop? Alright, here we go. We're at Anteros Port. Once back at the station, Howard says his goodbyes with a few words, and he leaves the group. Susan comes up to you with more cheerful demeanor. You're finally back. Inspector Huggins looked a bit out of place. Everything go well? Is there any place in this sector that isn't ridden with death? The truth is that the organization of the Great Summit, the Republic patrols have been reduced in order to be called back to headquarters. It's provisional, but it looks like it was enough to cause all this. Yes, we'll present ourselves as soon as possible. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. Susan looks away a few seconds, but recomposes herself. Love interest! And resumes the chat rapidly. In any case, we have good news. It was tough, but your ship's repairs have been completed. I guess this is goodbye. Don't be strangers. Come visit us if you're ever back in this sector. Of course. We'll see each other again. Yes.
Captain, our scanners detect multiple signals in the area. Maybe we should investigate them before warping to Tacit Stella. Perhaps someone needs our help.
Should we go help some people out? Oh my. Oh, so, what can we do here? Apparently they're researching that. It's going to take forever from the looks of things. Tasks, I don't have any at the moment. Station. I could... Oh, I should probably look at some of this. Okay, so let's open up some of these pods. See what we got. Lots of goodies. Let's do a whole bunch. Let's get them all going. Let's get the overlap. There we go. Oh, shotgun MK3. Interesting. Let's look at what's in the rare pod, though. This I'm interested in. Alright, alright. No weapons there. But there's an epic. Oh, snap. Huge credits. No weapons there either. cancel. What do we got? I got a couple light plasmas, nuclear missile launcher, cloaking generator. Yeah. Let's look at our system. So we have space for what? The cloaking generator? Yeah, I can go on there. Then what do we got? We got light cannon with a 1400 range. 30 per second, 10 per second. Okay. So we got a couple lights, a couple light plasmas, a couple light cannons, and one Gatling. Give me 1 second. And I mean, the shotgun looks kind of neat. Nuclear missile launcher. I guess that's what 2 is. Single impact damage. Got lots of light plasma cannons here and light cannons. I mean, it does a lot of hull damage, but it's got a low range. Like half, almost half. But it does do a lot of hull damage. Let's try it. We'll put a shotgun here. Boom. Why not? Sounds good. And then we can always sell off some of this. Why not? Heavy laser. Radar. I can buy a radar. Just get one of those. No salvage pods. Let's look at the systems. Throw the radar on there. Shield generator. I like the sounds of it. Get another radar for more accuracy. There we go. We're good to roll. I can upgrade them too. I got the money. Ooh. Mark IV shotgun. Alright, did a few upgrades. Use a star map, investigate remaining points of interest. So let's exit. We'll check out these points of interest. Suspicious activity. And distress signal. I'm gonna check them out. Closest one is suspicious activity, so we'll start with that one. What do we got going on here? Spot a group of unknown ships after attempting contact it a few times. For them to identify themselves, they activate their shields and weapons, preparing to attack.
Activate the weapons. All crew to battle stations.
Soon, you'll be nothing but space ash.
That's right, space
I'll make
ash.
sure to end you quickly.
Oh, snap. Just letting them know. It's all bad for these boys. They're really going down here. Yeah, you think so? Can't hit shit? Wrecked. Coming back around because we're gonna have to salvage these bad boys anyways. Too bad, so sad. they didn't stand a chance, you know what I'm saying? Give them a good bump as we go by. Just let them know. Let's look at my inventory because I picked up a couple pods here. Common. Cool looking game. Yeah, man, it's been fun so far. They're still working on it, so I'm sure the polished final release will be even better. This is just a peek into what they've got for the first little bit right now, from my understanding. Can you build your own ship like custom? That I don't know. Like as far as like you can put your own weapons and stuff into them. I don't know how far they've gone with building your own ship or anything. I haven't been able to do that yet, but transmission from a civilian ship interrupts an otherwise tranquil voyage. Captain, thank goodness you've arrived. A terrible disease has spread. There is a storyline, and it does seem like this is just like a single-player setup right now. It was described as a spacefaring roguelike in the vein of FTL and whatnot. Captain, thank goodness you've arrived. Terrible disease has spread throughout the crew of my ship and some of its passengers as well. Sadly, we don't have a medic on the ship. It could be quite serious. Sorry to hear that. What type? Contagious? We don't know, Captain. We need a doctor urgently. Do you hear that? Those are screams of the rest of the infected. Amongst them are some kids, orphans, maybe a few puppies. It sounds fake, but I'm going to send somebody. Your scientist's medical skill is not high enough to ensure your success. Scientists arrive, commence diagnosis, hours pass, without any definitive result, and after a few erroneous trials, the infection reaches its breaking point. Nothing makes sense. Every infected presents different symptoms, none pleasant. Some patients' heads grow until they explode. Others present protuberances that look oddly enough like Inspector Huggins, while others see their organs expelled from places organs should definitely not be expelled from. After a few hours, there are no longer any patients to examine. Let's never speak of this again. I just don't even want to talk about what just happened here. So we're just going to move on and fly to some other part of space. Let's get out of here. Put all my power. So in the lower left hand corner you have 6 hotkeys for weapons and abilities, so cloaking and different kinds of weapons. Hello Psychic Mario, this is a game that's in beta. It's got a Kickstarter and everything. I'm just checking out the beta, so I was invited to try it out. In the bottom right you got a couple different modes down there. Controlled by arrows, I can control weapons, shield, engines, which one is getting most of my power. So I could dock, but I've already explored all of the points of interest. So this is a space station. You can dock with it. You just gotta fly up to it. So I am set to go to dock 5. So I gotta make my way over here. I'm gonna slow her down as we get into the area. Since I'm pretty close to touching it right now, I'm not gonna do any more. Let's see, you gotta move into the light. Already looks better than Star Citizen. Rip. Alright, we gotta adjust ourselves. When that light turns green, we are set to dock. check out the store. So this is described in the vein of FTL and roguelikes. So these are the different weapons they are selling. There's a stash of salvage pods if you feel like doing that, or you could do some repair on your ship, get it all fixed up. Different systems available, so I could drag radar off, put it back on, you know, rearrange my weapons and upgrade things. Like I got a nuclear missile launcher here and there. You could sell those parts. We have influence with different groups at the moment. There's obviously the Kickstarter stuff over here reminding you. So my abilities right now, I got burst, high rate of speed without consuming energy because there is a cooldown, optic camouflage, and then I have a nuclear missile, which is not tool tipping right now for whatever reason. Got different stations, so I can, you know, put somebody to different things like the scrapping. So I can like get somebody to scrap this nuclear missile launcher, and it'll give me back some of these resources or whatever else I need to do. So there's little jobs you can give your crew members. You can build new stuff as well if you have the blueprints. So there's an intelligent missile launcher and different blueprints around here. There's a hacking drone. I guess you unlock them as you go. Different crew members, so I got a couple vacancy slots. I guess you pick people up later on. For now, you do not do that. Exiting this station, and we're going to use, I believe, the hyperdrive on the star map for the first time ever, so this is going to be new. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Oh, by the way, I think a while back I told you about a BR game I got into called Ring of Elysium. I don't think you did. I don't recall ever hearing that name. Let's look at the star map here. So we need to go to Tassat Stella sector. So we're going to head off there. Ooh. Warp driven.
Captain, the investigation has finished. We've been able to restore the transmission we picked up in the slavers' headquarters. I think you need to hear this immediately.
Nartos, Fleet Admiral of the Children of the Sun here. Situation report, Commander.
Ooh,
Commander Explio from Lithobia 1 here. All preparations are complete as per your orders.
Perfect. The Galactic Summit is nearly upon us. The wrath of the Children of the Sun shall fall upon the Interstellar Republic.
Oh my.
I can't believe it. We have to relay this as soon as possible.
Very
Understood, Admiral. Although there's something that worries us. A captain of the Republic is snooping around the sector. We followed him after his warp jump, but he destroyed our ships.
Take care of him as soon as possible. Now is the time for us to control the mining and commerce network. Send a pirate fleet and make sure that the protonite mining stations are under our control and that none of the Republic stations are supplied. Break their will, and if necessary, kill them all. May the sun light your way, Commander.
We'll keelhaul them all! Explio out!
Explio got destroyed. I wrecked them. Okay, so, oh, by the way, I think a while back I told you about a BR game I got into called Ring of Elysium. It's sort of like PUBG, only in Thailand. It's on Steam now for free. Looks completely overhauled in terms of how it works mechanics. It was made by Tencent, who ported PUBG over to mobile. The Steam release has a first-person mode, which didn't exist when I played it. Yeah, it's done by Tencent. Interesting. Alright, so we're going into the Allied station here for some docking. We'll find out what is happening. There is an official Discord for this game and a couple Twitter accounts if you guys are looking to follow its progress and release. I'll post those up later and put it in the description of this video. Oh snap, this looks bad.
We
What is
welcome
happening?
you, captains.
Oh.
Reception is awaiting you on the docks. All representatives and diplomats shall be escorted to the Senate chambers, where the summit shall.
I got nice blue lights on my
I
ship.
don't
These
think
things are
we'll
like
be
evil
having that
red.
summit, Admiral Xiao. The Children of the Sun no longer receive orders from the Interstellar Republic.
What is the meaning of this, Nardos?
For centuries, the Children of the Sun have been subjected to the whims of the Republic. That time has come to its end. We order your retreat and complete demilitarization of your strategic points across the universe.
We've looked out for the security and common interests of the universe for hundreds of years. We won't cave into the scare tactics of a few bloodthirsty savages.
Just a few, Admiral?
Oh boy.
We've been complacent for too long, but that's over now. Children of the
You guys
Sun
ready
will
for
no
a big
longer
space
be led
battle?
by an unworthy puppeteer. It's time to cut those cables and strangle our detractors with them to the last.
Admiral, this is high treason. Opposition to the Republic like this means a death penalty to anyone who supports your rebellion.
Negotiations have ended, Xiao. Surrender or die.
This is some
Not us.
space opera.
Be reasonable. This means war on a universal scale.
Ooh,
Millions.
universe war.
The decision has been made, Xiao. May the sun light your way, Admiral.
Defend the headquarters. Okay. Looks like we're in for... Looks like we're in for some chop, as they say. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna destroy this guy first.
Captain, our shields have been damaged. We won't hold out much longer.
We're not gonna last very long at all in that case, then.
The Children of the Sun are attacking the headquarters. Our shields have fallen.
My crew member's dead. That's no good. Things are not going so swell.
The Children of the Sun are focusing all their fire on the station.
The chances of the station resisting this attack are 0.057%.
That station is toast. These guys are trying to laser me.
Captain, the headquarters is at a breaking point.
Let's fly right out their rear ends with these. Cool that down.
Structural damage to the headquarters rising. Explosion imminent.
Oh, Declan.
The armor around one of our engines has been destroyed. The space station has been destroyed.
That
This can't
space
happen.
station is
You'll pay for
done.
this. Do you hear me? You will pay for this even if it's the last thing I do. I'll get you, even if I have to follow you to the end of the universe.
Captain, snap out of it. We need you more than ever
Captain,
now.
snap out of that
Captain,
voice
there's a
act.
fire in the reactor room. The pressure readings are off the charts.
Burton! Burton! Answer, damn it! Bastards, you won't finish us all!
Captain, lost the propulsion engine.
No. My propulse. We're going into hiding. Screw this. Kamikaze. I nuked them. They were done for. Oh yeah. Wreck them.
away with this, Carlos. The Republic will prevail!
Captain, Admiral Shiao's ship has been destroyed.
Admiral,
Uh-oh.
to all captains,
Bye-bye, Admiral.
focus fire on Naruto's ship. He can't be allowed to leave here alive.
Heavy damage to
Don't
the
let
ship.
him go.
Status critical.
Captain, engineering workshop has suffered a massive breach.
Alert. Alert. Decompression imminent.
Crew member Dyad, leave the room immediately. That's an order.
Sorry, Captain. It's too late. I have to close the doors to avoid the entire ship's decompression.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Do you hear me?
They're back to
I forbid the
100%.
closing of those bay doors.
Oh no, they're not.
Manual.
38.
Closing bay doors.
It's been an honor, Captain.
No!
My crew's all dying. No. I'm not actually that upset. Oh my gosh.
I'll land you, Nartos.
This guy's shields are nuts. Nuke his ass.
My, redirect all power flow to the cannon.
Change in security protocol requested. Confirmation required.
Captain James Scott of the Interstellar Republic, ID 4128C. Deactivate protection
I don't even
protocol.
know if I'm after the right ship here.
Crew security
I nuked
protocols
them.
have been deactivated.
They're not taking any
Captain,
damage
the
yet.
systems will not support
Oh,
the
what the
overcharge.
hell?
The probability of death is 100%.
We cannot allow the children of the sun to get away with this. My full power.
Yes, Captain. Life support offline. Defense systems
Life
offline.
support offline.
Redirecting power.
We don't need
Power
that.
at 110%.
Look at this cannon.
250%.
The whole ship's a gun.
500%. 1000%.
For the Republic.
Yay! Yeah, the voice acting. It needs a little bit, but...
My situation analysis.
Systems completely destroyed. Crew dead.
Captain's like, meh,
I see.
I'm alright.
So, this is it, right?
MAR system. Protocol error. Damage.
Easy. I'm here with you.
It's like he's putting down a pet or something.
Rest, my. Rest.
Oh snap. Our captain just exploded. There you go. Between the Stars. If this is kind of roguelike, there'll probably be a lot of that. All my peeps are dead. So thanks for playing the demo of Between the Stars. If you enjoyed the demo, you can make this game a reality by supporting us on Kickstarter. If you want to check out our campaign, please click the green button. I haven't even checked it out yet. Let's go look. So, they are currently at... was it $17,000 Canadian of the $45,000 goal. They have 321 backers 21 days ago. So Between the Stars is a non-linear spacefaring roguelike ARPG with a heavy focus on events and player choice. If you check out their Kickstarter, they have a Discord link. Between the Stars is a space action video game with trace RPG management and roguelike elements. In it, we'll live our adventure advancing in the universe and upgrading our ship, captain and crew in order to be able to withstand the space war that is currently being fought. So Random Adventures Between the Stars seeks to be a different experience each time you play. For that, we've worked on a procedurally generated system which allows randomness in sectors, crews, events, rewards, and many other things. management and customization. We want the game to adapt to your style of play. We've made sure that you have all the options you can to customize your ship and crew to circumvent all the dangers you will find along your adventures. Take decisions. Between the Stars is an open story, and as any good story, it is a great protagonist. That's you. There's nothing better than to see your decision affect the events, and that everything is built around your successes and experience that you've lived on each playthrough. Real-time 3D combat, full of dangers, captains that want your head, face them head-on in frantic real-time combat. So Between the Stars will be available on Steam for Windows with a release date set for the first quarter of 2019. As soon as we can, we will work on Mac and Linux versions. So what is this? It looks like it's going to be 20 euros. It looks like everything's in euros. It's like Mario says, hey, at least it'll probably be a better RPG than Fallout 4. Alright, so they've got some goals here. They got some stretch goals. Apparently, one has been funded, which will give people an exclusive ship. Then they have an unknown stretch goal, so they don't even know what they're doing for the next goal. There's a photo mode, there's captains, crew members, events, crew member tasks, permadeath. Between the Stars is a ruthless world, and the event and crew system of your ship reflects that as much as possible. The fights and decisions you make reflect on your team, which could have a serious negative side effect, or even death of a crew member. Permadeath system supposes a basic premise: one life, one adventure. As such, it's players' decision if their captain will be the one to finally end the war, or be one of the casualties. So you can actually download the demo direct if you want to try it out. They got a big song pack. Here's the rewards. Apparently if you put a whole bunch of money in, you can design the final boss. Looks like it could have a lot of potential. Yeah, that's what I was feeling. So what's all gone? Let's see what they have left. What's left in their pledges. So you can get a wallpaper pack for one. Name in the credits. Digital copy of the game. Steam key. And corresponding rank in their Discord channel. Original soundtrack. Digital art book. Your name in the game and exclusive skins. Exclusive ship. And you can even name a sector. Like Sector McSector Sector. If you go pledging a whole bunch, you can get access to private chats with the devs and immediate alpha access. You can design an event for more. So far there's been 6 backers that did a certain level, which apparently gets you a copy of all future games as well. But yeah, if you go all in and become like the big donator person, you get to help them design the final boss, and you have monthly meetings with the team. You can be like, I'm part of this, but you're actually not doing anything useful. Anyways, here is the Kickstarter project link if you guys are interested. There's their Discord. Yeah, you do basically. And here's a couple of Twitter links to follow if you guys are interested. So yeah, that was actually kind of fun checking all that out. This is actually the first game key that I was supposedly offered, even though it seems like you can just download the game directly off of their Kickstarter. But I thought I'd check it out anyways because it did look interesting and it kind of met my criteria for games that I'd be interested in. So I'm interested to see where it goes from here. So they have a little discussion on their Kickstarter about the risks and challenges. One of the clearest risks that Between the Stars has is to maintain the quality of work they have in mind when facing the final project. Although there's a good portion implemented, there's always ideas out there to add or community feedback to implement. In this same manner, the randomness of the world we're trying to create and the possibility of affecting the world with your decisions is a lot more complex in a narrative form than your standard linear game. This means that great benefits to the player and playability also means a lot more time and cost dedicated to things such as script, work, and creation of events in general. When creating a repeatable experience, we try to meet the requirements of having differences that mean each playthrough will be different each time while retaining the same quality of work. Since its inception, Between the Stars has attempted to never lower the quality of its event sector decisions, and that is the mentality that will drive them to the end. Be right back. So yeah, there you go. Check that out. I'm gonna click no thanks for now. Even though I already clicked the other one, just because I want to go back to the main menu here. So there is a prologue hard mode, if you're into that. Basically play the same thing we just played, and actually possibly die, as compared to not die, because it's a prologue and a demo, and they don't want you to die, because, you know, that'd be discouraging. Even though in the actual game, when it comes out, I'm sure everybody is going to die a lot, because that's how roguelikes do. That is how roguelikes do. Let's look at the settings options. We got video. So far you can change a few of these options. Sound. And a few game things. There's screen shake, camera movement, pitch controls, switch turn controls, turn roll. So that I should have enabled. Switch turn roll. Because right away I noticed they have Q and E as your left and right. And they have A and D as your rolling. And to me, rolling is kind of like strafing, where like moving my ship, you know, the direction I want it to go is more of a direction-based WASD thing. So I would have enabled that if I had realized it. So then more than just my crew can die. Yeah, you can die. The whole game can die. Everybody dies. So yeah, what do you guys think about that? Is it a game you think you'd likely play? Or at least check out? Hang out here for a few minutes. I got to end the stream up so it cuts at the end of that. And then I will be back shortly to play some other game. I'll post it in the chat when I'm live again. Give me a few minutes. I'll be right back.